Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on the beautiful song You're Here, That's the Thing by beabadoobee. It's a beautiful song. It's a lovely song to play on the guitar as well, so I'm going to teach you the whole song all the way through. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, including your requests for songs. Thanks for the request, whoever put the request for this song on my video. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel and print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Now the song starts with the first verse and it sounds like this. So to play that, the first chord is a C chord, which is first finger on B1, second finger on D2, and third finger on A3. So it's a C chord. Now the rhythm all the way through is going to be down, down, up, down, apart from when we've got two chords per bar. So if we play that, it goes down, down, up, down. Slowly it will be up speed. In bar 2 we're going to change to a C7 chord, and all we have to do is add our little finger onto G3. So you've got the C chord, add your little finger onto G3, and we've got a C7. And we're going to do the same rhythm, down, down, up, down. So the first two bars you've got. Then we've got an F chord. You could do an easier F if you want. The way I've written it here is a bar F. First finger barred across all the strings on the first fret. Second finger on G2. Third finger A3. And little finger on D3. Playing all the strings. So that's an F bar chord. If you struggle to do these Fs, then just put your first finger on B1. Second finger on G2. Third finger A3, and little finger on D3, and just play the middle 4 strings. Don't hit the top string, or you can put your thumb over the top to stop it ringing. So any Fs are fine, whichever you prefer. Same rhythm. Into bar 4, and we've got a D/F sharp. First finger E2, nearest to your face. Second finger on G2. And third finger on B3, and make your first finger touch the A string so it doesn't ring. So when you're playing, you don't hear the A string. Same rhythm. Then we've got C for 2 beats, and then G for 2 beats in bar 5. So you're going to hit the C chord just twice. Then we've got a G chord. G chord is your third finger E3 nearest to the floor, second finger E3 nearest to your face, and first finger A2. And just do 2 hits on that, so bar 5 will go. And then into the next bar, bar 6, slightly different chord. We've got an E/G sharp. If you struggle with this chord, you could just play an E chord in there, that'll be fine, like your normal E chord. But I'm going to play this E/G sharp chord. It's a bit stretched out. First finger on D2, third finger on G4, little finger on B5, and your second finger all the way at the top on E4 nearest to your face. So that's E/G sharp. But like I say, if you struggle to play that chord, you could just play a normal E major chord in there. That's for 2 beats. Then we've got A minor, which is your first finger B1, second finger D2, third finger G2, playing from the A string. Again, 2 hits. So bar 6 you've got. And then in bar 7 we've got an F major chord again. And then into bar 8 we've got an F minor chord, which all we do is we take our second finger off, and we've got our first finger barred across all the strings on the first fret, third finger A3, little finger D3, and that's F minor, and that just holds for 2 bars. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the whole line goes like this. So that's the verse. On to the next line, and we've got the chorus. And it sounds like this. Okay, so for that C chord, then we've got a G/B. So for the G/B, little finger E3, third finger B3, first finger on A2, and you only play from the A string downwards. So you've got C for 2 hits, G/B for 2 hits. Then it goes to A7, which is, you can either use your first or second fingers on D2 and B2. Either use your first and second or second and third fingers. So D2 and B2, sorry, playing from the A string downwards. And then we've got D minor 7, which is your first finger across E1 and B1, second finger on G2. Then we've got G for a bar. So the first 4 bars of the chorus go. And then they repeat, so you play that again, 10, 11, 12 and 13. And then you carry on after you've played it twice and play the next bar, C, and then G over B, A7, exactly the same. And then F hits it once and holds on for 2 bars. F minor hits it once and holds on for 3 bars. So let's try the whole of the chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the beginning of the line. Carry on. F 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes on to the next line. Now the next line is the verse. Now there's actually 2 lines to this second verse. The first line is very similar, and then it sort of changes a little bit. So this first line of the verse goes. So very similar to the first verse. So it goes C for a bar, C7 for a bar, F for a bar, D/F sharp for a bar, C for 2 beats, G for 2 beats, E over G sharp for 2 beats, A minor for 2 beats, then F for a bar, and then G for a bar. So slight little change on the end there. So let's just try that line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line of the verse, and this is where it changes slightly, and we go like this. So we've got the first 4 bars are the same. C, C7, F, D over G, D over F sharp. And then we get sort of strange change. We get to G minor in bar 33, which is the same as F minor, but up 2 frets. So your first finger barred across all the strings at the 3rd fret. 3rd finger A, 5, little finger D5. So that's G minor. And then, so 1 bar of that. Into the next bar, and we've got a B flat chord, which is your first finger A, 1, 3rd finger across the D, G, and the B strings at the 3rd fret for 2 beats, and then for A7 for 2 beats. And then we've got an F chord, which just, you don't put any rhythm in that, you're just going to hold it on. And then F over G, which we haven't played yet, is first finger on B1, 2nd finger G2, little finger D3, and 3rd finger on E3 nearest to your face. And play from the top string downwards. Hopefully the A string will get muted off. Okay, so let's play that second line of the verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, and we've got the second chorus. It's almost identical to the first chorus. There's just a slight little change on the end. So the first 4 bars are the same, and they repeat like we did before. And then we've got into bar 41, C, then G over B, A7 for a bar. And then it does F for 2 bars, and then F over G for 2 bars, which is slightly different from the first chorus. It went to a F minor in the first chorus rather than the F over G. So let's play the whole line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, and it's a little interlude, a little instrumental, and it sounds like this. So for that, D minor 7 for a bar, G for a bar, E minor for a bar, which is just A2 and D2, and then A7, and then C7 as a little passing chord. So C7 is your first finger barred across from the A string at the 3rd fret, 3rd finger, D5, little finger on B5. So that's C7, and then D minor for a bar, you just hold it on, and then G for a bar, you hold on. So that line, in little interlude, goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on to the next line, and this is a verse. It's like a broken down verse, there's no other instruments playing, just like a little guitar. And it's the same idea. We've got C for a bar, C7 for a bar, F, D over F sharp, C, G, E over G sharp, A minor, F, and then F minor. We've played it all before. Let's just try that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on to the next line. This is like an outro chorus, like last chorus. Same idea of what we've done before, same as the chorus is before. The only little change is it does F minor at the end, holds it on for a little bit longer, and then the last chord is like C major 7 or C major 7 over G, which is your first finger on D2, third finger on A3, and second finger on E3 nearest to your face, and just a little strum at the end. And that last F minor lasts a little bit longer than the 2 bars, and then you play the last chord. Hopefully this makes sense. So let's just play that last line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. F minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow. 2, 3, 4. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video as well. That helps the video hopefully get some more views. And I love to hear from you. I do read every comment, and I try and respond to most comments as well. So leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, what you think of the song, and more importantly, what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.